So, ESPN just released their ranking of the top 5 greatest women's college basketball players all time. And guess what? Caitlin Clark didn't make the cut. Why? Because she doesn't have a championship ring. Now, let's break this down. In ESPN's list, they completely leave out Clark, despite her shattering records left and right. And the reason? Winning a national title. Let's take a closer look at this ranking and see if that argument really holds up.
So here's the thing. Love Caitlin, love how she's transcended the game. I'm not going to go away from that, but in the open, we said, what makes a top 5 player? Winning. The only strike against Caitlin Clark is that she has not won a national championship. And that is the only thing that you can put against her, because the way she has dominated the record books when she was at Iowa was something you cannot duplicate. She's a 3-time NCAA scoring leader and assist leader, a true point guard for the people, 3-time All-American, 2-time Naismith Player of the Year, 2-time AP Player of the Year, all-time leading scorer. She broke the records of Kelsey Plum and Sabrina. Like, literally, there is nobody who has been such a front-facing name through a direct reflection of her skill set. But how can you be a top 5 player if you have not won a title?
It's a great point, which is why I agree with you. Convince me, Ari. We're switching them back.
I want to start by saying that I respect everyone's opinion. But if you don't consider Caitlin Clark one of the top 5 basketball players of all time, I have to respectfully disagree. Let me explain why. First, the argument that Clark hasn't won a championship shouldn't overshadow her individual greatness. Championships are undeniably a team accomplishment, reflecting the collective effort of players, coaches, and staff. In women's college basketball, dominant programs like UConn, South Carolina, Tennessee, and USC during Cheryl Miller's era have historically had a monopoly on titles. However, what makes Caitlin Clark exceptional is her ability to elevate her team far beyond expectations. Clark joined an Iowa program that lacked the overwhelming talent scene in powerhouse schools. Yet, through her leadership and skill, she carried Iowa to unprecedented heights, including back-to-back appearances in the NCAA championship game. That speaks volumes about her as an individual player. When we rank players, we evaluate their individual impact, not just the banners their teams hang. What sets Clark apart is her ability to transform the game around her. She's not just a scorer. She's a playmaker who makes everyone on her team better. Her record-breaking performances and ability to shine under pressure demonstrate her unique greatness. To me, that's what defines a top 5 player, someone who transcends a game and leaves an indelible mark on it. So while championships are important, they're not the sole metric for evaluating individual greatness. Caitlin Clark has proven herself as one of the best to ever play, and her legacy will continue to inspire generations. I often wonder how players like Breanna Stewart, widely regarded as one of the greatest college basketball players of all time, would perform in different environments. If Stewart had been part of a team like Iowa, would she have been able to lead them to a championship? This question is intriguing because it highlights the importance of team dynamics and resources in achieving success. Breanna Stewart is an interesting case study, especially with her involvement in the Unrivaled League, which she co-founded with Nafisa Collier. What's notable is that Stewart and Collier didn't have the opportunity to join a traditional powerhouse or blue blood team. Instead, they were placed on teams by current coaches, which led to Stewart being part of a team that isn't among the top performers in the league. Despite her incredible talent and recent WNBA championship win with the Liberty, Stewart hasn't been able to elevate her unrivaled team to a high level. This raises questions about how we evaluate players based on championships. While winning titles is undoubtedly impressive, it doesn't always reflect a player's individual talent or potential. The playing field isn't level when some teams have better resources, coaching, and facilities. This can create an unfair environment where players on less equipped teams are judged more harshly. Ranking players solely on championships overlooks the individual contributions that might not be recognized in a team setting. It's essential to consider a player's skill, leadership, and ability to elevate their teammates, regardless of the team's overall performance. Breanna Stewart's talent is undeniable, but her experience in the Unrivaled League shows that even the best players face challenges when the team around them isn't as strong. Ultimately, Evaluating players should involve a more nuanced approach that considers both individual talent and team context. This way, we can give fair recognition to players who excel despite being on less dominant teams. I understand why some people rank the best basketball players based on championships, but I fundamentally disagree with this approach, especially when it comes to college basketball. From the age of 18 to 22, players are in a critical phase of development, and their potential shouldn't be solely judged by team achievements. It's interesting to note that despite Caitlin Clark's impressive records and accomplishments, she's often overlooked in top 5 rankings. Meanwhile, players like Breanna Stewart, Candace Parker, Diana Taurasi, Maya Moore, and Cheryl Miller are frequently mentioned as the best of all time. These are indeed legendary players, and it's great company to be among them. However, I don't buy into the idea that winning a championship is a defining factor for individual greatness. Caitlin Clark's achievements at Iowa are particularly noteworthy. She joined a program without a history of championship success or a roster full of stars. Yet, she single-handedly elevated her team to unprecedented heights, leading them to the championship game. This ability to raise the level of play around her is a testament to her exceptional talent and leadership. While I respect the opinions of those who rank Stewart, Parker, Taurasi, Moore, and Miller as the best, I believe Clark deserves more recognition for her individual impact. Her story shows that even without the support of a powerhouse program, a player can still achieve remarkable things. This is why I think championship should be just one factor in evaluating a player's greatness, rather than the sole criterion. In the end, it's about recognizing individual talent and the ability to inspire and elevate teammates, regardless of the team's overall success. Caitlin Clark has proven herself to be one of the most impactful players in college basketball history, and her legacy should be celebrated accordingly.
We had to give her some, leash, some ability to run as she wanted to run. But, somebody said you don't say whoa to a racehorse. Very true.
We had great talent, but the reason we were good is because of the bond we shared and the love we shared for the game and the people that we played for, whether it was our fans, whether it was our coaches, whether it was our teammates and our families. That's what got us up every night, and we knew we wanted to continue to come back to practice every single day and spend time with the people that we love. So that was our driving force. It wasn't like, oh, we want to win games, we want to score points. Like, no, it's like we didn't want this to end.
Clark for the win!
People that we were able to bring together and show how great this sport was, but also what a team can accomplish when you have unity and you have a belief. That is the legacy that we all wanted to leave, is to show them like a united front and a belief of what you can achieve together can really accomplish things that people never thought you could. I hope this is just the start of what women's basketball can be here at the University of Iowa, and obviously it's been really, really great. And I hope it's the start of where women's basketball is going to continue to go in the future. I think that's what I want my legacy to be, is I want young girls to grow up and to be whatever they want to be and work hard at whatever they want to become in life. And so many people put on the 22 jersey, so to be able to have my name on the back of it and have it retired is something that's super special. But you also can't forget the people that came before me and allowed this program to be in a place to have the opportunity for our team to take this program where it is now. And I'm not a very emotional person, but I feel like it'll probably be an emotional day when I get to be here with my family and see it go up in the rafters. I don't know, I think it gets me emotional right now. I don't even know why, but I just feel very thankful and grateful that the people in this community supported me in the way that they did. My family had made so many memories in this place, and I made really good lifelong friends that will last forever, and that's what I'm most grateful for.
Fitting a logo 3. Absolutely ridiculous. Caitlin